Today I'm going to be making my dream car collection instead of driving Empire, but before we do that, make sure to subscribe and drop a like in this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, now we have 5 spots upstairs to place some of the cars, and we have 7 spots downstairs. Now, I'm going to save the downstairs for the hypercars and maybe the higher end supercars, but we're going to go upstairs and we're going to start with the daily drivers right here. Now, I do have 2 daily drivers in mind that I would love to have. Now, by the way, if you didn't get it, I'm trying to make like my real life dream car collection, but in driving Empire. That's kind of the plan right here. So, what are my 2 daily driver dream cars? Let me think about this one. Actually, I thought I knew it, but now I gotta, think about it and reconsider. Okay, so I think, honestly, I would probably want a Mercedes Maybach. That's the first car we're gonna put in this dream car collection. Yes, something just like this. A gray color with a brownish orange interior. All blacked out chrome. That would be very, very nice. Now, I do know what my second car is. I already knew this one, kind of. The Urus. Now, the Urus is a super cool SUV in my opinion. And I love the specs where it's like the green, with the green on the wheels, and the green on the interior. I think it looks so nice. So, those are my first 2 cars I'm going to have to put in the dream car collection. So, those would be the 2 daily drivers, of course. But what are we gonna do for these 3 spots? I'm feeling like we could put some supercars here, but I kind of want to see what needs to go in the basement before we, shove some cars up here. This is like the extra space for what won't fit in the basement. So, honestly, I think we should do the hypercars right now, actually. Let's come up with the hypercars that I would want. Alright, I know exactly what my first car is gonna be. The Gimbala Mirage GT. Now, in real life, there's only 25 of these. Basically, Gimbala took a Porsche Carrera GT and they turned it into the Mirage GT. Like I said, only 25, so a super special car right here. I love this thing. That's got to be in the dream car collection. But I already know what the next 2 are. They're going to be Koenigsegg's. So let's go ahead. First, I need myself a Koenigsegg Jesko in blue on white. It has to be the spec. Same with this, by the way. All these specs, the cars have to be these specs. Those are the dream specs too. So we need a blue and yellow Gimbala Mirage GT, a blue on white Koenigsegg Jesko, and to match the Koenigsegg Jesko, hold up, we want a Koenigsegg Agera RS. So let me go ahead and actually find that one right here in an identical spec. These 2 look so good together. I know I have a thing for blue cars, but I mean, it's my dream collection. Come on, I gotta have that. Alright, now you guys are gonna hate me, but the 4th hypercar is gonna also be a blue car, but this one is full out blue. No accent color, it's all blue, and it's a Lamborghini Veneno. Oh my god. I love the Lamborghini Veneno, especially in blue. This just looks so amazing to me. But now that we're on the topic of Lamborghinis, we can move on to supercars because I would need a Lamborghini Revuelto in matching blue, of course, in the collection as well. I just feel the Revuelto is a crazy car, but of course I need the Aventador as well. I think it would be cool maybe to do a wide body Aventador, which I believe this is. So we got another blue car. Oh my god, the dream collection's legit full of blue cars. So far, to keep y'all updated, we have an Aventador, a Revuelto, a Veneno, an Agera, a Jesko, and a Gimbala Mirage GT. Then upstairs are the only cars that aren't blue right now. We got the Urus and the Maybach in the collection. We do need one more supercar though. Let me come up with one. Alright, I got it. Another blue car. This one's a bit different though. It's a blue gradient. A 765 LT. I would love a 765 LT. Now, I've never really talked about loving McLarens too much, but I've just recently fallen in love with the 765. Probably my favorite McLaren that's ever been made. I just love everything from the exhaust pipe design to the way that you can apply gradients to the car in real life, of course. Like, this just looks so good to me. I think McLaren killed it with this car. So that completes the downstairs of the dream collection. A lot of cars down here, of course, all in blue, but we need to find 3 more cars for upstairs. I'll try to not do blue up here, but we'll see what I pull together. Alright, so I made a change of plans. We're gonna have to rearrange some cars, but I know the first car we're putting up here, the McLaren 620R. I think this thing is an amazing looking track car. Probably one of my favorite track McLarens for the design. I think it looks very good. But what do we need to move around? Okay, so I've decided on another hypercar that needs to go downstairs. So we do have to rearrange the order a little bit. We're gonna first off move that McLaren upstairs. We have to move the Veneno from there to over here. So we're gonna put the Veneno right here. Okay, there we go. Boom. So we got the Veneno right there, the Aventador and the Revuelto. These are all staying down here, but we're adding a Pagani down here. A Pagani Huayra Roadster. I think in blue carbon with gold wheels looks amazing. Look at that. Now, it's the only, actually no, one of the only different shades of blue down here. Everything's the same shade except for the Gambala and the Pagani right there. But let's go ahead and move that McLaren upstairs and we'll come up with the final car in the Dream Collection. Okay, I've decided on the final car now. It's kind of a strange one, but I honestly do think it's very cool for some random reason. Now, a yellow Ford GT with a taxi sign. I don't know why. I just think it's so different. I think it's so cool looking. I don't know why. That just looks sick to me. Imagine seeing a taxi Ford GT. That's something you'll never see. Alright, starting off with the daily drivers, we have the gray Mercedes Maybach with the brownish orange interior, the green Lamborghini Urus with the green wheels, or wheel accents, and green interior. Then we have the yellow Ford GT with the taxi sign, the blue McLaren 620R with the blue leather interior, very nice detail, and white accents on the exterior. The blue to light blue gradient on the McLaren 765 with the blue interior accents and blue calipers. That's the upstairs. Now let's go downstairs to the rest of the Dream Car Collection. Alright, starting off in the Lambo area, we gotta have the full blue Lamborghini Veneno, the full blue wide body Aventador, the full blue Revuelto, and then onto this hypercar area, we have the blue carbon with gold wheels and brown interior Pagani Huayra Roadster, the blue on white Koenigsegg Agera RS, and the blue on white Koenigsegg Jessica to match. And then last but most certainly not least, what might be one of my favorite cars, if not my favorite, alongside that Koenigsegg right there, the Gambala Mirage GT right here. Blue with the yellow accents. Love this spec. Gotta have the carbon pack on it as well. That right there is my Dream Car Collection inside of Driving Empire. But that's gonna be everything for today's video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe, ring the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Check out the video on screen here. YouTube thinks you'll like it, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.